Hello students, hope you all are healthy. Welcome once again to my class. This video is for class 7. Today we'll continue our revision. We have not completed chapter 4 of history still, which we'll complete after periodic test. So let's continue the revision of periodic test with the first chapter of history, that is the medieval period. We'll continue with the introduction. So the study of past is divided into 3 periods. In this chapter we'll read about the medieval period. So the whole study of past is divided into 3 periods. The first one is ancient, the second one is medieval, and the third one is modern period. So the medieval period comes between the ancient period and the modern period. And medieval period is also known as middle period, and this period lasted for almost 1100 years. Which medieval period? तो ये जो medieval period था लगभग ये almost 1100 years के लिए था, which started from early 8th to late 18th century. The medieval period, medieval because in this whole chapter we'll read about basically the medieval period. जो भी चीज़ें हम पढ़ेंगे, जो भी हम kingdoms पढ़ेंगे, dynasties पढ़ेंगे, वो हम सारी medieval period के बारे में पढ़ेंगे. So the medieval period is divided into, अभी medieval period को भी 2 parts में बांटा गया है. The first one is early medieval period, which started from 8th and lasted to 13th century, and the next one is last medieval period, started from 13th to 18th century. So during this period, during this medieval period, many changes came into society, polity, economy of our country, which we'll come to know in this chapter. And during medieval period, many dynasties ruled over India, like the Palas, Gurjar Pratihars, the Rashtrakutas, Cholas and Rajputs ruled during the early medieval period, and the Turks, Afghans and the Mughals ruled during the late medieval period. By the end of 15th century, European traders started trade, and around the mid 18th century, they became a political force in India, marking the end of the medieval period. So first topic is changing terminology. In this topic we'll come to know that India was known by different names during different periods of time. India, हमारा भारत, अलग अलग समय पे अलग अलग नामों से जाना जाता रहा है, जो हम इस टॉपिक में जानेंगे. So the first one is Jambudvip, Aryavart and Bharatvarsh are the earliest names of our country. हमारे देश का सबसे पुराना जो नाम रहा है वो कौन कौन सा है? जम्बूद्वीप, आर्यवर्त and भारतवर्ष. The next is Hind. Hind, the name given by the invaders, came from Central and West Asia, and Hind, the name was because of river Sindhu. क्योंकि ये हिंद नाम कहाँ से आया? सिंधु नदी की वजह से. The संस्कृत वर्ड सिंधु was pronounced हिंदू in Persian, क्योंकि जो संस्कृत में हम जिस शब्द को सिंधु कहते हैं उसको पर्शियन लैंग्वेज में हिंदू प्रोनाउंस किया जाता था, इसलिए वहां से ये वर्ड निकल के आया हिंद. एंड इन दैट पीरियड, the 13th century, Hindustan donated areas around or beyond the Indus River. और हिंदुस्तान जो टर्म था वो सिर्फ उन एरियाज के लिए यूज किया जाता था जो कि इंदुस नदी या सिंधु नदी के आसपास स्थित थी. एंड हिंदुस्तान, द टर्म यूज्ड बाय बाबर. तो पहली बार ये जो टर्म हिंदुस्तान था उसको किसने यूज किया? बाबर. बाबर, the founder of the Mughal Empire, used this term for our country, Hindustan. Now, the next one is India. India in 19th century, British Raj used this term for our country. During the British Raj, the word India was used in the English language as India. So in Sanskrit literature, the country is called Bharat. So in Sanskrit literature, the term Bharat is used for our country. Whereas our constitution of India use both the term Bharat and India for our country. A lot of changes came during the medieval period, like changes in technologies, new ideologies came in our subcontinent with the people of other continent. हमारे द्वीप पे नए चेंजेस हुए और नए लोगों के आने के साथ साथ नई टेक्नोलॉजीज और आइडियोलॉजीज भी हमारे कॉन्टिनेंट पे आई, which will come to know. New technologies like Persian wheel for irrigation, the spinning for viewing, and firemen in the combat were invented. New foods and beverages also arrived in our subcontinent like potatoes, corn, chilies, and tea and coffee. This was the time of exploration and great trading opportunity. क्योंकि नई टेक्नोलॉजी, नए आइडियाज हमारे कॉन्टिनेंट पे आ रहे थे, तो ये समय एक्सप्लोरेशन का था, साथ साथ हमारे पास अपॉर्चुनिटी थी ट्रेड की, व्यापार की. एंड बिकॉज ऑफ द ट्रेड इंडिया इंटरैक्टेड विद अदर कंट्रीज, और व्यापार की ही वजह से इंडिया ने दूसरे कंट्रीज के साथ interaction start किया, and many European countries started trading in India. Along with them came their religion, cultures and traditions. Not the trade only, but their religion and culture also came with them in our country. And India became a long of integrated culture. This was also the time when North and South इंडिया इंटरैक्टेड. इसके पहले नॉर्थ इंडिया और साउथ इंडिया के बीच में इतना इंटरेक्शन नहीं था, जो कि व्यापार के साथ, ट्रेड के साथ स्टार्ट हुआ बिटवीन नॉर्थ इंडिया एंड साउथ इंडिया. एंड इंडिया इज अ डाइवर्स country. India is a country of diversity. We have diverse religion, diverse cultures. It is because different peoples came from outside and our country accepted them, all their religion, all their cultures, ideologies, everything. That's why we have a diverse culture today. New languages came to our subcontinent, and existing and new languages created integrated languages. They were pronounced differently in different regions, and dialects were created as decades passed. New religions like Islam and Christianity also came to our country, and we given equal rights and respect to all these religions. इन नए धर्मों को हमने न सिर्फ सम्मान बल्कि बराबरी का अधिकार भी दिया अपने देश में. The Muslim dynasties, mainly the Mughal, which ruled for many centuries with political stability to our country. खास करके मुस्लिम डायनेस्टीज में मुगल्स, जिन्होंने बहुत ही लंबे दशकों तक हमारे देश पर राज किया, और they led it to an increase in trade and the rapid growth of towns and cities. Or because of their political establishment, there was increase in trade and towns and cities also. That time caste system was very rigid. People were engaged in different castes and their belief was very rigid. People were divided in jatis or subcastes. लोग जातियों उपजातियों में बटे हुए थे, and the जातीज और सबकास्ट वो डिपेंड ऑन देयर ऑक्यूपेशन, और ये जातियां और उपजातियां उनके ऑक्यूपेशन पर निर्धारित करती थी, that what is their occupation. And one more thing, that the status of the same जाति could be different from region to region. एक ही जाति के अलग अलग प्रदेशों में अलग अलग तरह का स्टेटस देखने को मिलता था. Now our next one topic is sources of history. What are the different sources which tell us about the information about the history, which give us these important information about the history? वो कौन से sources हैं, कौन से tools हैं जिसके थ्रू हम अपने इतिहास को जान सकते हैं, हिस्ट्री को जान सकते हैं? So there are mainly two types of sources. The first one is archaeological sources and the next one is literary sources. So which discuss about these topics in brief in our next class. Some facts and informations related to today's topic. Informations are: the name India is derived from the river Indus. जो हमारे भारत का, हमारे देश का नाम इंडिया है, वो कहाँ से हमें मिला है? इंदुस नदी से. इंदुस in Sanskrit which is called सिंधु. सिंधु नदी से हमें हमारे भारत का, हमारे इंडिया जो नाम है, इंडिया नाम हमें वहां से मिला है. So the Aryan worshippers refer to the river Indus as the Sindhu. So the India is derived from the river Indus. Now here we finish our topic. Hope you understood the topic properly. To revise your chapter properly, read it again and again and go through your exercise and your question answers properly. And don't forget to give your attendance in the comment section. Learn the exercises and question answers properly. Thank you, class.